Ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed. I am Jessica Nagar. I am a member of the board of AmCham, and I will be your MC tonight for the protocol part of the evening.
I cannot help but reflect on how quickly the year has passed and all that has been achieved. Thanksgiving is a time for gratitude, and as the president of AmCham in Mauritius, I am truly thankful and privileged for the incredible community we have here today. It's not just about business. It's about the people who make that happen. My speech will be different today, but let me share with you a personal story. I'm known as an army brat because my dad was in the Indian Army, and children of the armed forces are known as army brat. Because my dad kept getting posted every 2 or 3 years, I was kept in a boarding school in Missouri, India, not Missouri, the US. So, under the strict guidance of Irish nuns, one of the rituals we followed every day before meal was the prayer by Sister Beatrice, who began the prayer with, we thank the Lord for the food we are about to receive and which Ravinder has already received. So, thankfulness and gratitude is something I learned very early in life. I would like to follow a Sister Beatrice act today and request all of you to please stand up. There is so much to be thankful for each day. The season of harvest and its tradition of sharing with those less fortunate. We take time to notice the labor of others, from farm to table, that culmination, recognize how fortunate we are and to be grateful for the bounty we share by the deeds we do to make the world a better and a more humane home for all. Every day offers us the honor hearts to help all those who seek to make the world a better place. Today we take time to rejoice. Jessica?
Thank you, Ravi.
Serious note, a very warm welcome to all of you. On behalf of Campus Abroad, it is my privilege to welcome you to this joint Thanksgiving and fair inauguration dinner organized by AmCham and Campus Abroad. I would like to say a few words about Campus Abroad and more specifically our fair. Campus Abroad was started in the year 2001. We now represent over 100 universities from all over the world, including a large number of Russell Group and Group of 8 universities. We've also been having a very close association with Education USA for many years. We started hosting our annual education fair in the year 2007. This is our 17th fair. We are very pleased that over 70 institutions are participating in this year's event, which will be held at the Hennessy Park Hotel tomorrow and the day after. I would like to share an interesting story with you about the provenance of today's dinner. Our fair over the years has always been held on the 4th Friday and Saturday of November, and the inauguration was always on the 4th Thursday of November, which happens to be Thanksgiving Day. Due to this, it has not been possible for anyone from the US Embassy to attend our inaugural event. When I mentioned this to Raveen some months ago, the quick-witted person that he is, he told me immediately, why don't we do a joint Thanksgiving dinner? I immediately concurred. This is how this event came to fruition.
Acting Australian Deputy High Commissioner for his address.
Monash University, University of Sydney, Australian National, 1,500 Mauritian students, and we are pleased that many of these students have come back to Mauritius and are active across Mauritius, private and public sector, and providing valuable contribution to the development of Mauritius. Australia is the leading provider of high-quality education for international students, and our institutions are consistently ranked among the best universities in the world. TEQSA, the Tertiary Education Quality and Standards Agency, Australia's independent higher education sector regulatory agency, is continuously committed in implementing contemporary framework, delivering quality assurance that protects the interests of students and standing of Australian higher education. 1,600 Australia Awards scholarship and short courses to students from 28 countries in 2023. I'm pleased that we have some great professionals from Mauritius, Rodriguez, and Madagascar who have studied and I'm studying on Australia Awards Scholarship. Over the past 50 years, 2.5 million international students have graduated from Australian education institution according to the International Education Institution Australia. These graduates are now part of a global alumni network that is making an impact around the world.
I'm really fortunate in that I've travelled all over the world representing the UK, obviously as a professional sportsman, but also as a diplomat. And there's three things people tend to look at me and say, this is what your country is good at. The first is the English Premier League. The second is the royal family. And the third is our education system and our language. So, well, I'm so sorry His Majesty the King said no to our invitation this evening. Mo Salah had better things to be doing with his Thursday night. I'm very, very happy to be talking to you all about our education system, particularly at 23 universities sat here in the room. Education is a massive part of our bilateral offer. We're not in competition. Again, our US friends do an amazing job. Australians do an amazing job. But I've lost count of the amount of taxis I've been in this country when people have said, how do I get my son or daughter to go to university in the UK? I think Mauritius is the 5th largest market for us in the UK. And happy Thanksgiving. Have a great evening and thank you for having us.
Welcome the High Commissioner of Canada in South Africa, His Excellency Chris Kuti.
But in spite of that, people like yourselves and the business community, institutions, universities are coming to Africa in a new way. It's tremendous, the 26 we have here, but I get called every week now by some of our universities. I'm called by extremely conservative institutions like our pension funds. I'm called by all manner of businesses, tripling the delegations that we have coming to Africa because they sense this is the future, because they do see the future here. So I'm really grateful that we are here at this very special time.
Shumesh, share this Thanksgiving moment with you all. Usually it is with family, it is usually a small gathering that you come together with your family members of America. May we all remember that we are the United States of America. There's nothing beyond our capacity if we do it together. So thank you all very much for it. But again, I wish you the best for Thanksgiving. I hope that you do get to spend some time with your family. Think about what you are grateful for and thankful for. I do, and I'm very thankful I'm here today with you all. Happy Thanksgiving.